Hey, what's going on? It's Antoinette here at Beautiful Star Podcast YouTube channel. And yes, I am live again. It's a beautiful day, and I'm feeling a lot of great positive energy. And I want to just say that, no matter what you have gone through, I know people are going through stuff, right? We have things that are going on in our personal lives, and then the world. It's just a lot of things that's happening in the world. The Rona, that's still the rates. The death rates is rising. There's a lot of people out there that lost loved ones, and still grieving and going through that. There's a lot of people out there that lost their jobs, dealing with unemployment. There's some people out there that are going through issues that they just don't want to talk to people about, right? There's so much things that we keep to ourselves that it's okay to talk about what it is that you're going through, right? It's okay to keep it real with yourself, right? Keep it real. Be honest about your life, right? And what it is that you're going through, right? But I wanted to come on and do this live and just say, no matter how difficult or how hard things may be, right, you can make it, right? You're going to pull through, like whatever challenges that, you are faced with. I'm here to tell you that, you can make it and you will make it, right? Just as long as you focus on what it is that you want out of life and the type of woman that right now in this present moment that you want to be. It don't even matter about, like, because we all make we all made fucked up ass choices, right? I'll be number one to tell you, like, listen, I made a lot of mistakes, right? And with life, right, as you live in life and you on your journey, right, that's expected, right? You're expected to, you know, have some hiccups, right? But I don't want us to get into the habit of not learning and making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. All right, let's say if you made the same mistakes 50 times, all right, that 51st time, do something different. Do something different. Do something different. We ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Like, I just feel like every day we have the opportunity to become better. We have the opportunity to kind of like focus on the new, right? Stop trying to bring old energy into a whole new day. You feel me? Like, so what if things are not the same, right? I think we get wrapped up in this idea of being content with life and comfortable, right? Sometimes things that are bad sometimes that happen so that, change can result out of it, right? I'm not trying to wish negativity on anybody, right? But the reality is, right, challenges are going to happen. Stuff is going to happen. Things are going to happen. We can't, like, as long as we live in life, there's always going to be some obstacle, some challenge, something that we have to overcome, even within ourselves, right? And I see a lot of, us women who are not, overcoming challenges, who are just being stagnant and stuck. And a lot of it is of their own doing, of our own doing, right? Sometimes we could self sabotage. You feel me? Like sometimes, like when we're not 100% or keeping it 100% with ourselves, keeping it real with ourselves, things happen, right? It's consequences, right? I'm not gonna come on here and pretend to be some fake ass chick that I'm not. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to come on here and try to or sound or standard, like I'm speaking proper English, standard English or whatever, or, try to be something fake that I'm not to appeal to anybody. My thing is, if you don't like me, you don't like me. Straight up and down. But I'm going to be me. I'm going to 100% be myself and love myself, right? A lot of times, a lot of women don't love themselves or don't have like confidence within themselves, and to know that things are going to get better or things are going to be better, and that you have the opportunity to change and to grow and to become better every day, right? But if you don't see that potential in yourself, right? Because a lot of times, like especially within the society, we're so wrapped on this idea of focusing on other things, focusing on what's going on outside of ourselves, right? Putting the focus on someone else rather than focusing on our shit, right? Because people will be so quick to, point out other people's wrongs, but you don't, look at the effed up shit that you do, or the, your sabotaging ways, like the things that you're doing to mess up opportunities for you, right? You have to be able to see that, right? And then, because you can't correct anything that you're not aware of, right? You can't like fix anything that you don't see as a problem, right? Anywho, but yeah, just, be positive, right? Because I got on here to, tell you, right, today's a new day, try some positive thinking. Think about something in a positive way, like change your perception about something. You feel me? For all those, women out there who woke up in, a dirty house, you feel me? Think about it in a different way. Think about it as, if I clean up today, I'ma feel better, right? Just think about it like, okay, clearing my space, cleaning up will allow me to have a clear mind, right? Like, just be positive about something, right? Make whatever it is. If you renting a room and all you have is a room, make your room feel good. Your room should not be full of junk, clothes, garbage, electronics that don't work. Okay, I should not, you shouldn't have CD players. Like, what are you doing with a CD player in your room though? Like, really? Be positive about the life that you have, right? You gotta love what you have. I don't give a fuck if you live in a box, you live in a big mansion, right? You live in a small or a big apartment, right? Definitely appreciate what you have and show gratitude for it by taking care of, your space. Because I know a lot of people, right? Because they feel some type of way about their circumstances, that they don't want to take care of it. Like, I know there's a lot of women out there who are in the shelter, right? Everyone has different circumstances. Some women are in the shelter because of domestic violence. They escaping the abuse and stuff like that. But then you have other women who are in the shelter because of finances. They just can't, they just can't afford, to pay rent, right? Because there's some, because the reality is, right, there's some people out there who work, right? So you can't sit there and be like, all right, yeah, every woman that's in the shelter, yeah, she she's not motivated, she's not doing nothing. It's different circumstances, right? Because the way this society is set up, right? Especially when you think about economics and stuff like that, and then the income, it's like, all right, if minimum wage is only like $15 or $11, and you working full time, right? I was saying on this YouTube channel the other day how there's a lot of women out there who are working two jobs. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like they working two jobs, they either selling something, like just trying to make a better way for themselves so that they can have an income and do the things that they want to do, right? But the reality is, if your rent is like $2,500 and you gotta buy food and you gotta, buy clothes and you gotta buy, your basic necessities that you need on a weekly basis, right? There's some things that you're going to need that you have to continue to buy. You feel me? But sometimes, sometimes it is situations where people are choosing what is it that they're going to do. Okay, well, if I buy food, then I can't pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people in the past, right, have, got evicted because they couldn't pay the rent or whatever. And there are some cases where motherfuckers got the money. There's some people out there who have the money to pay their rent, have the money to pay, their utilities, have all that kind of money, right? They get money, but they don't know how to budget their money, right? There's some people out there that whether they making $25,000 a month or $2,500 a month, they just not gonna pay their bills. Like they just not going to pay their bills. And that's a choice for them. But when you are neglectful of something like that, right? Then it has consequences, right? When you choose to do some shit like that. But anyway, I don't know. I brought all that up to say some shit I done forgot to. I really forgot the point I was trying to make. Yeah, I'm live, so whatever. Anywho, yeah, so I honestly forgot the point that, I was trying to make with that one. But you know what? It's all about the positive vibes, right? All right. I guess the point I was trying to make is be positive. I don't know, because I said all that to connect it to, I forgot. Damn. Let me drink my water. How's your morning doing? Okay. What's some positive things that, you guys can do to make your day positive, right? If you listening to this right now on a live, definitely put in the chat, right? What's some positive things that you can do today to make your day better, or if you're listening to this on a replay, definitely comment below and just indicate what some things that, you could do to have a great positive day today. Like what's something new, right? You could do, right? Because I was saying, right, there's a lot of women out there that just woke up and their house is just a mess, dirty, right? Positive thing that you could do is start to clean up, right? You could do that. That could be something positive through your actions, right? Or some people, woke up and they started feeling like instantly started feeling negative or having a negative dialogue or a monologue or, internal like self-talk. They self-talk was negative, right? Maybe you could say something positive about yourself, right? Say something positive. Have some positive self-talk. lift yourself up, right? Because at the end of the day, if you don't lift yourself up, if you don't speak good to yourself, how do you expect other people to speak to you good or be positive to you? All right, so that's something to think about, right? That you can incorporate, right? Because it's all about the positive vibes. Get some positive vibes. Get the day going, right? I don't know, like where I'm at, it is a snowy day. Well, it's not snowing now, but it was like a snowstorm yesterday. But today is pretty content. The sun is not out, but there's snow. I still see, a lot of people pretty much is still doing a little morning routine and stuff, right? They doing what it is that they have to do. Like some people out there, like if you are feeling well and you know, are able to, go to work or do whatever it is you need to do. There's people out there who, they have their own businesses and they gotta keep running to like the post office, or they gotta do stuff like, if you are a woman and you a handy woman, right? We gonna say a handy woman, and you gotta like go to Home Depot or the hardware store to get some stuff for you to fix people's things in their house, right? Because there's a lot of women out there who do like laborer work, right? That's what they call it, right? I hope I got it right. Right? But at the end of the day, like, snow is not going to stop people from going out and doing what it is that they need to do, right? Especially when you got to provide for your family, right? I don't think that, like, a lot of people just not going to allow, the bad weather to interrupt what they got going on. But today is not really all that bad. It's just snow on the ground. And I bet you it's going to be slippery. A lot of people are going to be falling and sliding. Sure. This is like if kids was playing outside. This is when the snow turns to ice, right? You ever got hit with an ice snowball? Right? I remember getting hit with an ice snowball. Like, I swear I had like a black and blue on my freaking arm. It was and it's crazy because I'm like, I got all this layered, like the coat on, the sweater on, all that stuff, and somebody hit me with an ice snowball, and I took all that stuff off, and I had like a black and blue. I'm like, oh my god! But you definitely don't want to get hit with no damn ice snowball, because I don't know, New York City snow looked cute the first day. It looked all pretty like a Disney movie or some nice movie. But the second day, that shit looked nasty. It looked disgusting. Okay? It just looked like, oh my God. I don't know if anybody could relate in terms of like seeing NYC snow like the second day, and it just looked really nasty. Like, I don't even see why people will be still playing in the snow. That shit just look mad dirty. Okay? Anyway, if you can relate to seeing some dirty ass snow, comment below. Anywho, but I know some of you guys are from like different parts of the world, and some of y'all never even seen snow, right? You don't even know what that snow life is all about, right? I tell you that it's a horrible thing for people who got cars, especially when you gotta get up and physically go to work, and you drive, and your car is buried under the snow. and then a lot of the snow turned into ice. So you sit in there like you really, it's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing for some, right? People. But anyway, I guess you got to look at, even those little things. You look at the positive aspect of it, right? If you digging, your car out of snow, at least you got a car, right? Because, a lot of people during this time, they don't want to be on public transportation, right? Because of the whole Rona shit that's going on, right? And they feel like I don't know, like the way the news is, like I get my information from my mom, because I tell you, my mom, she be watching the news like every day, like clockwork. So, but I don't know, the way everything is like it's getting worse. Like the way like you watch the news, or you get the information, you like, damn, you would have thought like last year in March, right? Well, at least I thought like when everything kind of like, went down, what it, with the world kind of locked down. At least I know NYC locked down in March, right? I didn't think like 2021, here we are still dealing with the same thing. I couldn't foresee that, right? I could not. Like a lot of people, lost loved ones, and it's like the funeral system, right? I don't want to say funeral system, but funeral business, or the funerals, it changed. It's like you can't even have a big funeral no more. You only can have limited amount of people, you know. So a lot of things changed, but that's just what it is, right? We gotta get I don't know, within your personal life, I just feel like, yeah, there's a lot of things that's going on out in the world, right? These things aren't going to be happening forever, right? And we still have life to live, right? We can't get stuck or sad or depressed, or allow ourselves to be in a place like that for a long ass time. Like, I understand people are going to feel some type of way. Oh, you sad because you can't really, hang out the way you want to hang out, right? But you could utilize this time to, work on yourself. Like this time where you are alone, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a lot of people out there, they just like, yo, I gotta get out, and I gotta hold up. Damn, man. The fuck? I swear I ain't got no Rona. It's just, yo, when I be talking and stuff, I'm like, yo, what is all this? I be feeling like extra air be coming in my mouth. Like, god damn. Let me drink some water, yo. And that's like rude. I hope I didn't really cough or in the microphone. It's all good, because it's gonna be a time when I could mute. I'll be able to mute it. Like, I don't know. Like, even like, yo, every Monday last year, I used to do like, well, this series I do on Beautiful Start podcast, motivational, and it's very positive, right? It gets you started with your work week to work on you, right? Because a lot of times, we go out to like these businesses, these corporations, and we work, and we make their business function like all come together, right? But we need to work on ourselves and make whatever it is within ourselves come together and work. All right? Like, means, like, I mean to say, like, we always need to grow and become better, right? I don't want to be like, you know, like, let's say next year come, right? I don't want to be the same person I am today next year around the same time. I want to evolve. And I just feel like with the series motivational, it provides that positive energy. It provides that, that boost you need to get you started, right? It allows you to have a shift in your mindset, really. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I do a mindset for manifestation, learn how to tap into the power of your mind, right? The mindset for manifestation, learn how to tap into the power of your mind to get what you want. I do that live course every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., right? I do that like clockwork, right? And it eliminates, the mindset that, keeps people blocked. You feel me? That keeps people blocked, right? But I just feel like the motivational, right? The motivational that I've done every Monday, right? It provides some great starter tools. Like, let's say if you don't take the mindset course, right? The mindset for manifestation course, you can listen to all the stuff that I did. You feel me? Like with the motivational, like all the motivationals that I've done, you could kind of listen to it, and it provides that same level of inspiration and motivation, and it allows you to keep you focused. You feel me? Like it provides some tools, right? And keep you focused, right? But no matter what, you could always like take this live course, right? It's only $47, and it's an investment. It's not like, oh yeah, oh I took this course and that's it, right? Because a lot of people, I don't know what it is, right? But there's people out there that got degrees, they got all this education, but yet they don't know how to apply it to their life, right? With this live course, right, everything is pretty much broken down, right? It's broken down, and you will really know how to apply it to your life, right? And you eliminate the mindset that keeps you blocked, not in control, keep you like in a helpless mentality, and a lot of times, right, I just feel like when you stuck in a certain type of mindset, right, it kind of keeps you making the same mistakes over and over and over again. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody got time for that. We don't have time to be making the same mistakes over and over again. We have to evolve, right? Be positive. Focus on creating something new. But, some people are not able to focus on the new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are just addicted to the old way of being. Like always something old. There's always something that that they're not willing to give up and say, like, all right, this is not for me. This is not benefiting my life. There's some real women out there who will keep it 100%. That's going to keep it 100%, and that's going to be like, all right, I've been doing this for X amount of years, and this has not worked out for me. They're going to keep it a buck with themselves. And I just feel like we all collectively can keep it 100% with ourselves. You feel me? And that's where the real change happens. But you just gotta be open to it. But anywho, like, so back to this motivational, right? So you could definitely go to Beautiful Start Podcast. Like, you could Google that, and the podcast will come up, and you can listen to it. It's over 40 episodes of motivational, right? You can listen to that, and you could get, morning inspiration or whatever. Like, it could really help you focus on the positivity, right? And change and growth, right? It helps. It's a starter. It's a starter, right? Definitely. It's something that can get you on the path that you want to be on and keep you there, right? Because I know a lot of people out there, right? They want to change, they want to grow, they want to become better, they want to definitely not be stagnant or be in the same place that they were in, right? So there's some things that, you're going to have to do differently, right? I know there's a lot of people out there, right? They have like different, morning routines or whatever. And their morning routine sucks. You feel me? Because it's like your morning routine really ain't doing shit for you. Like, it really isn't. Because some people morning routine is that they get up and they holler at their girl and they just be talking shit. And it's like, okay, what has that really done for you? You feel me? Like, all you did was sit there and talk about the latest gossip, talk about how fucked up your baby daddy is and how he ain't doing shit, how he fucking so and so, how he ain't give you money and since your baby was 2 weeks or 2 days old, right? It's just a lot of that's just a fucked up ass way to start your day. You know what I'm saying? It's like you starting your day with the BS, with the drama. You feel me? Like, how I'm starting my day, continuing a conversation that was never really intended on uplifting and making anything really happen in my life. Like, how is that gonna make all the change in the world? You feel me? Like, how is that gonna change anything? Right? That's not gonna change anything. It's just gonna make the situation more worse. Like, whatever it is that you're going through, like, it's like you adding fuel to the fire, making the flames more big, right? But, starting the day with some positive energy, listening to something that's going to direct your mind in a path that you're focusing on becoming better, where you're focusing on doing the things to become better. Because we could all sit and talk, like I could sit and talk about this shit till my face is blue. But if you wake up and you ain't even trying to do nothing different, right? You just one of those nasty ass women who house is mad dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even have to have pets, but you got garbage everywhere. Somehow, you know, you feel like cleaning is not a priority, but looking good is a priority. You feel me? You know, I'm starting the day off with positive vibes, nigga. Like, it's crazy because I know people may feel some type of way, like, oh, you're attacking people who, don't clean their house or whatever the case may be. But my thing is, right, a lot of that is, a lot of that stuff holds you back. Like, I don't care. Like, if you are in, like, I'm not even gonna tie it to anything, right? Because I gotta be mindful what the hell I say, because I'm on live right now. So I'm a censor what it is that I'm saying, but I know there's a lot of people out there who are going through stuff, right? And the things that they're going through, right? You could see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could physically look at somebody and be like, oh, well, damn, like, they a bit off, right? But there's some motherfuckers out there who got it, like, down pack where, like, you got, who got it down to a science, like, being fake. You feel me? Like, oh, yeah, I got it all together, I look good, I smell good, everything is all good. But as soon as you go into the threshold of their house, you be like, God damn, why do you have canned food that has expired in 2018 in your house? Like, why do you have bags of garbage, like just garbage in your house? Like, that shit is going to create a smell, right? It's going to have like a horrible scent that you are going to get accustomed to. So you got to clean up. Like, a lot of people all right, if you ain't got it to pay nobody to clean your shit, then you just going to have to put in the work, right? You going to have to clean up your house. And I say this because I have to put it out there. I just got to put that out there. You feel me? Like, some of y'all got a lot of issues. And it's a reflection on, and you can see it in your house, right? I understand, like, some of y'all probably need a deep cleaning because you probably moved into your house in, 1997, and you've been there for a minute, and you ain't never mopped, right? You ain't never did none of that stuff. That never was really a priority for you, or whatever lie you told yourself. But it's time to really, self-reflect and really clean that shit out, yo. Straight up and down. Like, look at yourself as if you was looking at somebody else. Because, I see a lot of people, they so quick to talk shit about somebody else, right? You see a lot of these things where, people are giving out like the latest tea and the latest gossip, and as soon as you talk to a motherfucker, they got some shit to say. Well, such and such broke up. Such and like just the drama and the catty shit, right? It's always some shit. There's always some love and hip hop dramas, soap opera, you know, twist with it. And it's like, as soon as you get to the root of that person who's always talking about somebody else's life, you be like, damn, you talking all this shit about other people, but you got feces from your pet on your floor. Like, that don't make sense. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense. Right? And you gotta look at it. You gotta really look at, your life. You gotta really look at it, examine it, take that shit apart, and put it back together. Put it back together. All right? Put everything back together. Like, clean up your space. If you don't take nothing from this, right? I'm a put that, because a lot of the things that I put out there, right? Because a lot of things ain't for the public. It's not for the public. That's why I have a monthly empowerment group that is private. I have a private monthly empowerment group of women who are all about empowering themselves, right? And get into a place where they walking with their heads high, no matter what you've gone through, no matter what you came from, right? Because we all got a fucked up past. I know I got a fucked up past. You feel me? Listen. I tell my story, you be crying, laughing. You don't even know what to do with yourself, but it's inspirational. You'll be like, damn, you made it through that shit, right? But anyway, I got a private group, right, or whatever. It's empowering group, right? It's called Get Back to Me, Get Back to Life monthly empowerment group, right? We're women from all over the world, right? We meet up twice a month, right? For a group session. And for those women who can't meet the group sessions, they have access to the recordings, right? Because I know everyone, we all operating on different times and different, things that we have going on. But collectively, we all want to be empowered, right? And that's what you're going to be. You're going to be empowered, right? But it's all about, having, listening to empowering messages that, you can apply to your life and get the results you want, right? It's not so much, all right, yeah, we have these group sessions and a lot of information is coming out, right? Like, I'm giving out information. There are other women who are giving out information, but we're talking about life changing. We're not talking about going on there and talking about a particular type of woman, right? Because a lot of these groups, a lot of these this women coming together, right? I see a lot of that happening, but just on some fake ass shit. You feel what I'm saying? This is not about the women who wear makeup to go against women who don't wear makeup, or women who are, there's women out there who choose to wear clothes that are not as feminine. You know what I'm saying? Some women out there that they be like, yo, fuck it, I'm throwing on my jeans and my t-shirt, I gotta do what I gotta do. Or there's a lot of women out there, they be on their sweatpants, they sweatsuit gang. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of there's women out there who like to wear makeup, but they ain't into fashion. There's women out there who don't wear makeup and they not into fashion, and they okay with shopping at J.C. Penney's and Kmart. You feel me? But they still love themselves, right? Everyone loves themselves. As a woman, right? You accept the type of woman you are. You love yourself. you work on yourself, right? But this is all about empowering. This is not, oh, come into this private group and bringing negative energy. Nah, it's all about uplifting. You feel me? It's all about uplifting. This ain't no like, oh yeah, this is some fake ass shit. Like, oh yeah, it's a fake group. Yeah, we just talking about fashion and who baby daddy is fucking everybody this month. Like nah, those are not the type of conversations we have. And I don't give a fuck how high your damn red bottom shoes is. I don't care about, if you chose to pay $80,000 for a motherfucking bag. That's your business. All right. I'm talking about, like, in this private group, we're having real uplifting conversations, right? Because at the end of the day, whether you rich, whether you poor, whether you middle class, whether you had a great childhood, whether you had a motherfucking horrible childhood where you was in and out of facility centers, you know what I'm saying, right? This group, right? We all as women can say, right, that we struggle with some shit, no matter what socioeconomic, right? I guarantee you right now there's, a woman who has all the damn money in the world who is being abused by their spouse and feel trapped, feel enslaved. And another part of the world is another woman who ain't got shit, who living in shelter, who's experiencing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all could say that we going through something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it doesn't, the trauma, right? There's a lot of things that we going through that a fly ass purse and some makeup can't fucking cover up, man. You feel me? Shit, whether you got pancake titties or grapefruits that you paid for, whatever, right? You still need to empower yourself, right? You empower yourself, right? The internal, right? There's a lot of, like, yeah, there's people out there like, yeah, you may not like the way your nose look or whatever it is, but that's like, we all have things that we have to overcome, you know what I'm saying, and work through, right? And sometimes it's great to work through those problems with someone who's going to empower you, right? Or come up with solutions. Because at the end of the day, I don't see solutions. I don't see solutions when I look on as a public thing, right? I see a lot of chaos and like this back and forth shit with women. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a Spike Lee film. What's that film he had where the light skinned girls was after the dark skinned girls? It was like this. What is that movie he got? He got a movie out there. I don't know what the damn movie is. It's some college shit. And it's like one fraternity. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope, if I'm not, please correct me. Okay? Because, my pronunciation sometimes. But anyway, the overall point I was trying to make, for somebody to take this and, misconstrue it or mix it up to whatever they want to support. But my thing is, basically, this is not a group where women are put up against each other. Like, no. Absolutely not. Nah. That's not the type of time we are in on that group. Nope, absolutely not. But, it's all about growing, changing, and transformation. Like, 2021 is a year where, we gotta transform. You feel me? Like, we gotta definitely get to a place where we transforming ourselves, and we have to be a part of groups, You know what I'm saying? Listen to, motivational, we need to listen to motivational audios, motivational podcasts, like even motivational music, right? When people work out, they typically listen to something that's going to get them amped and keep them moving. You feel me? But it's good to listen to that, in terms of getting, in terms of keeping you motivated, like keeping you to a place where you're like, yo, I'm motivated, I'm focused, I'm doing what it is that I want to do, um, like shit like that, right? Rather than starting your day. Why you want to start your day and listen to your homegirl gossip about some shit you can't change? You can't change that. Like, you can't change nobody else's situation, right? But I guess it's always good to hear about when somebody doing bad, so you could kind of look at your life and be like, oh, well, damn, at least I ain't fucked up like so and so. But that's not a good way to think about, to go about things. The best thing is to be positive about what it is that you want to bring or whatever to the table. Well, not even bring to the table, because see, now I'm all over the damn place. But not bring to the table, but what you want to bring out of yourself, like that you want to work on, right? Because at the end of the day, right, you got to work on whatever it is that you need to work on, right? Because we all, even though like collectively, yeah, we've gone through the same struggles and different things, right? But there's different things that we need to work on. Like my strengths, the strengths that I have, may be something that you'll weaken, right? And you want to like work on it or whatever, right? Working on yourself is starting a positivity. Like start doing positive things. You feel me? Start like being positive, putting yourself in a position where things are getting better for you, right? Because basically my thing is, right, the positive, like, like everybody talk about like, yeah, you gotta have a positive mindset, be positive. Like, yeah, yes, it's a great thing to be positive, right? But it's this topic I was going to discuss, right? I think, you know what, I think what I'm gonna do is probably start a podcast, start a new stream with a different topic, because it's like it's gonna be like the same topic, but you know what, I ain't got time to be changing it up. Fuck it. Because I'm like, if I get off of here, I'm gonna just end up going to go do something. So I want to organize, because I got a thing of books. I have a bin that's full of books that I'm gonna set up a shelf and put the books on. So I'm like, shit, if I get off of this live, then that's what I'm gonna do. But what I was trying to say was, it's the fact that people be positive about things that you could clearly see that is a situation that will never be fucking positive. That will never have a happy ending, right? Like being positive about a man or a situation where you can't, Like you can't dictate what a man gonna do, right? You can't, like, let's say you have a baby father who at the beginning he never was there, right? He never was there, never gave money, never gave time to his kids. And, that's just like you saying, oh, well, I'm going to be positive and just hope that this week he going to give me money and he going to somehow step up and take responsibilities for his children, right? When you clearly could see that dude is stuck in his ways or whatever, you know, like you having like some force, like a forced belief system surrounding that, if that makes sense, right? Because it's like you know that this dude ain't shit. You know he not taking care of his kids. You know all that. But yet you still believe him, right? That's just being stupid. That's not even like, and I hate to use words like that or whatever, but it is what it is. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, it's like you giving yourself false hope. Right? You know that motherfucker ain't shit. So somehow you're gonna be positive about a motherfucker who proved to you over and over again that he ain't shit. Like, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? Just like I did this, I did a topic or whatever about, a guy ghosting you or whatever. And it's like, if he proved over and over and over and over and over again that, he ain't gonna be around, then why you need to waste your time? Like, why you gonna be positive about a situation that is clearly negative? It's clearly an experience that you already encountered that I'm sure you don't want to encounter no more. Right? So you have to move on from that aspect. You have to definitely move on, because at the end of the day, it's like, I understand a lot of people, they want to approach like the whole dating scene like being positive, right? But these dudes that already proved themselves to be like not really reliable, then you can't force a positive situation from a person who's not reliable. Because if he ain't reliable, he not reliable. That's point blank, period. Like, he is not reliable or whatever at all, sweetie pie. And you know what thing is reliable, right? You working on yourself, right? You working on yourself is definitely what is needed. Okay, let me send a text real fast, because I'm about to I don't know, I don't want to really get off, but what I am going to do is I'm going to put something in the chat. I'm gonna find this link to what I want to put in the chat. But yeah, today I'm gonna when I do get off of here, definitely nothing but positivity today, nothing but, movements and, what I need to do. Um, Nothing but positive movements and basically doing whatever it is that I need to do today. But in the chat, I put a link so that you guys could definitely go to Linktree and look at the different things that a Beautiful Star podcast I got going on, right? Because you could definitely, because I'm just saying, like, with this live course that I do every Wednesday, right? The mindset for manifestation, learn how to tap into the power of your mind. You could definitely sign up for that, or you could sign up and be a part of the Get Back to Me, Get Back to Life monthly empowerment group. Definitely do that, right? And there's some other links too to it. So you could definitely do that, because Beautiful Star Podcast, we all about, you feel me, change, growth, and I'm talking about positivity. A lot of people change for the worse. Nah, this is all about changing and growing for the better, right? So you definitely want to hit that Linktree and definitely join the empowerment group. I know some people are like, they pretty much iffy, because it's not a subscription or a membership with the Get Back to Me, Back to Life empowerment group. But it is, even though it is monthly, but you could sign up to be a part of this month's group, right? For February, right? Because it's still early. We only on February 2nd. We ain't have our first meeting yet. So, right? You can still sign up and be a part of it, right? For the month, right? But if you decide like, oh yeah, that was a lot of information for March, I'm good. And March, you don't want to be a part of it, but then you be like, oh, well, April, I want to go back, because I've been going through something, and I want to be a part of a group, whatever. Or you could say to yourself, well, I don't want to be a part of the monthly group. I just want to do one group session and see what that's like. And you could just sign up for just one group session for one session out of the month, right? But another thing is, right, like if you sign up, like let's say if you decide to say to yourself on February 20th, you be like, oh, well, on February 20th, I want to be a part of the group, and you sign up. You're going to be a part of March group, right? Because if you sign up in the middle of the month towards the ending, or it could be even like, because if I had that first group session or whatever, then the second part, right? And the second part is for, like, you could, if you take that one group session, you'll be in a part of like the second part of the month, right? But if you sign up, right, for full access to the group in the middle of February, then in March, then you have access to the group in March, right? Because it's like, if you sign up, that could go with any month, right? If you sign up in the middle of March, that applies to March. Any month you sign up in the middle of the month, you're going to start the next month to be a part of that group. If that makes sense. I hope it does. But yeah, so definitely a lot of great tools and information, right? There's assignments, and there's much more things in that group. And I must say, right, the group is not free. or whatever. But like to be a part of just one group session is only $20. Like let's say you be like, oh, I want to see what this is all about, you know. Then you say, oh, I want to take one group session, right? Let's say if you pay $20 for a group session and you be like, oh, I like this or whatever, the next month I'm gonna make a payment, right? It's only $35 to have full access for the monthly group, right? And the monthly group consists of 2 group sessions that are live. But like I said, if you are, like, let's say if there's any conflict with the time that the group does go live and you're not able to be a part of it, you still have access to the recordings. Right, you will have access to the recordings, so that's the good thing, because a lot of the girls that are in the group, for whatever reason, they are not able to go live when we go live, right? So, but they have access to the group recordings because it's really the information, and any questions that you have, like, you still can ask questions, right? I'm not going to go too deep in how everything is set up because, you know, all you have to do is pretty much go to the link that I put in the chat and you can sign up for the Get Back to Me, Get Back to Life monthly group. All you got to do is sign up with your email and your name and how to make a payment, and all the information will be sent to you. And within the like, you'll read it and see how you make a payment, whatever, and then or more information will be sent to you about the group or whatever. But I'm not going to really sit down here and break every fucking thing down. Like, nah, you just gotta sign up and see, right? It's only $35. People be using $35 to, like, I don't know, buy some, like, get a manicure or something, like, people spend $35 on coffee a month, right? Or something like that. It's like, it's not that much compared to what other people, because I seen other chicks, they be charging like $299, $500, $100. Like, it's just $35. Okay, and that's even less than the mindset for manifestation course that I have. Because the mindset for manifestation, learn how to tap into the power of your mind, is $47 to be a part of one course, right? And this one, you paying $35 and you getting a lot for the month. A lot of information that's going to change your life, B. Because it's all about the results. Because there's people out here, it's like, yo, you really not doing nothing with your time. Like, you just wasting your time online. Like, nah. This right here gets things into perspective, right? Because once you're not in power, you lose. You really lose. But anywho, thank you so much for rocking out with me. Definitely click that link. Sign up. Anybody who's listening to this on the replay, definitely sign up. And enjoy your day and night. Definitely comment below. Let me know what's some positive things that you guys are going to do with the rest of your day. Or to bring out the best in your day. All right, have a great day and night, depending on when you're listening to this replay.